All right, I finally made it. And what it was doing was it kept saying that, doing that number and saying going live. Uh, I know at least one of you are out there. I'll kind of wait around a minute. I'm hoping the mic is working well. I had to switch it. It should be at 100%. I've got the internal mic muted. I need for someone to let me know if you're hearing me. There's two people out there, one like. And I'm trying something different. I'm using 4 sponges, thanks to Greg Cantrell for the suggestion. I think it has got it a little steadier. It seems like no matter what I do, this the top on the laptop is not as tight as they have on Mac Air book. All right, now I'm down to one. Does anyone hear me? Please type in the blue room that you're here and let me know. Otherwise, if I'm just doing a video to myself. All right. Thank you, Sherry. Is the mic coming through? Okay, good, good. All right. We got two people out there now. Sherry was the first in the room. I wanted to start off with I couldn't get any figures. They've been following Doofus in the hospital so closely that I didn't get any figures on. We're at 7.3 million cases in the U.S. at this time, and I think 208,000 headed to 209,000 people, Americans, have died because of the inaction of one Ding Dong Donnie. I was going to set up tonight too, also for being able to have a little music over here. I've got the music is out on my timeline for right now, and I may come back later and do it to myself and test it out. I think I'm getting this mic and figuring out how to set it up. It's nothing like they told me at Microsoft, but I overcome problems. Senator Mike Lee, Senator Tom Tillis, and now Kellyanne Conway and Chris Christie have tested positive for COVID. Chris Christie did the good thing and checked himself in the hospital. As big as he is, that's the safest place for him. Bill Barr very seriously better thinking about getting himself tested. Just one negative test is not going to tell you, Billy Barr, whether you're COVID free or not. There is a incubation period for COVID-19. The White House is a corona hotspot of their own making. Rachel last night, the Rose Garden gathering, then the debate. Trump's family was at the debate and refused to wear a mask. And that's another thing. The debate commission has decided anyone in attendance to the next debates, like Donnie's family members, if they will not wear masks, they will not stay. They will be escorted out of the building. And that's what needs to happen. The White House has played with fire and got burned. People should be enraged over this. His regime has undercut his own task force. White House should be transparent about the President of the United States. Every president has been hospitalized that has been hospitalized. They tell about their condition constantly. We got the first one this morning, and the timeline he drew out, he would have known about it Tuesday night, or Wednesday, and went about his business on Thursday like nothing's wrong. And more than likely, that's what the truth is, because Dr. Conley had to come back out and spin it the other way. And he was performing that second time for an audience of one. All right, come on in the room if you can. I realize some people can't get in the blue room. Don't ask me why. I don't know. It's not me. The line of succession is 5 people that should be self-isolating. Mike Pence, Nancy Pelosi, President of the Senate, uh, Senator Chuck Grassley, uh, Secretary of State Mike Pompeo, and Secretary of the Treasury Stephen Mnuchin. Last night, the Biden campaign has taken down all negative ads while the President of the United States is in the hospital. The Trump campaign have taken down no ads so far. Why does that not surprise me? Saw a great ad about RBG. Live her legacy. Vote. And we know who to vote for. Biden Harris. Before going to Walter Reed, Donnie looked pale like he was minus his orange lead paint. And that's the way he looked in the video today, too. They're evidently they won't let him get all sprayed up with his orange lead paint. Shit. You can't make this shit up. Senator Ron Johnson joined Lee and Tillis in testing positive for coronavirus. they're going to be short of votes. They want to push it through. McConnell talking about that, and the dominoes are falling in the Senate. Oh, actually, he was diagnosed 72 hours ago, and that was from his doctor, and then he came back and corrected the whole thing for an audience of one. Donnie doesn't want you to know he went to New Jersey. He did all kind of shit till he started feeling bad, and then he's diagnosed. He already knew that he had been exposed, and he probably knew he was positive. And what did he do? He decided to expose others. And there's no excuse for it. If he went to Minnesota and New Jersey knowing he was positive, and then I talk about how the doctor came back and walked it back 72 hours to 3 days. Very interesting. He can't do math, and he's a doctor. We all know who he was playing to. He was playing that to Donnie the dumbass. And I don't expect that he will change one bit. He doesn't give a shit. He doesn't care about his base. He doesn't care who he exposes to COVID-19. It's all about him. He's got to get his ass back in or he's going to prison. Wow, I never noticed that. Oh, you're seeing it. You're seeing it right way around. I'm seeing it here backwards. And I've noticed that momentarily when I'm on the MacBook Air. it will look back backwards for a second, and then it goes back to normal where I see it, the way you see it. But this looks backwards to me. I'll have to find out when I watch it. I think it's live, and that's why it's doing that. Chris Christie has tested positive. Shit, like I said, you can't make this shit up. But Chris did the right thing, went in the hospital, and no wonder is overweight as he is. He can't take any chances. That could very well kill him. Oh, and I am so glad that I haven't put any money into Sunday Ticket. Star quarterback Cam Newton has tested positive. 16 Titan players have tested positive. Many games have been postponed. Uh, and here's where I'll talk about the debate commission has announced rules that those attending will wear masks or they will be escorted out. The candidates will be 12 feet apart. I haven't heard whether they will mute or cut off the mic for breaking the Virginia Woody had the best idea. Drop the cone of silence on him where you can't hear him. And he shouldn't be at the debates in the first place. When he gets out of the hospital, he's not scot free. He could still spread the virus. So he's going to have to, if he does any debating, he's going to have to do it by video, I would imagine, because he should be quarantined for 14 days. There's no quick way out of COVID. Ding dong, Donnie. Mitch, the Donnie's bitch, is pressing on to get Amy Coney Barrett confirmed. The way like I said, the way the dominoes are falling, he may not have the votes. All those in our government that were at the Rose Garden super spreader should self quarantine, not for themselves, but for those they could infect. And American people, this is Republicans too, do your patriotic duty. Wear a mask and social distance. There's one way out of this is to get control of the virus. And I would imagine quite a few of you are irritated with how many Americans have died. Over 208,000 Americans gave their life because Donnie chose to do nothing when he knew on February 7th what was going on. Come on now. And you would still vote for him? He's a pathological liar. He's out to do one thing, save his own ass. And that's all it's about. Retain power. It's all about the Republicans. Retain power. Suppress the votes because they don't have the votes in a fair fight. A fair, free election, they don't stand a chance and they know it. So that's the reason they're suppressing the vote in Texas and everywhere else they can. That's the reason at state level, they're trying to do everything they can do to suppress you getting out and voting. And that includes you, Republicans. They don't want you to vote either if you're not voting for Donnie. Ding dong, Donnie will go. November 3rd, we flush this turd. We clean out the cabinet. We send home the Republican senators that are still acting like assholes, like nothing's going on, nothing changes. And the commander in chief, your Kool-Aid, you cult people, you still believe in him? He got it, and he's acting like, well, they get it all over the world. No, he's got a super spreader because he wanted to ignore a pandemic. Didn't work. That's why people are getting sick that went to the celebration in the Rose Garden. And there's a lot more dominoes to fall from that. Remember, there was a lot of Republican senators there. Yeah, he put on videos. Did you notice, Sherry? He didn't look real orange. He looked pale compared with, when he paints up with that lead paint. And that must be what it is. It's warped his brain. Wait a minute. He doesn't have a brain. uh, yeah, and like I stated before, they're so into this hospital story that they're not showing on the right side of the screen. And I don't care to find out if Fox is still running the numbers. I don't care at all because they're in a bind. They're trying to figure out how they can spin this right for him. No, I'm pretty sure, Sherry, he had the makeup. Remember, there was a man walking with a big bag toward the back of the copter when he left the White House. That's where he keeps it. Evidently, the doctors said, no, you got your hair done. You don't need to put on your lead paint. All right, I'm going to let you go. We got 5 people out there, 2 likes. I'm sorry if you couldn't get into the room. You can go down and like and share this video, and hopefully we'll get some more people to subscribe. Let me get that off. This thing keeps reminding me about HP wants to hear from me. There we go. Got that going. Hello, Dennis. Uh, y'all, you made it in just as I was getting through here. Uh, I'm just basically having fun today. I was telling Sherry that what I may do is, since this mic is working good, I may do another YouTube to myself. That's another thing. I had to figure out from the taskbar how to set this mic up because it's not the way Microsoft told me. But I think I got it fixed, and I'm going to see if I can't throw in some music on a video to myself and then release that out after I listen to it and see how it sounds. I don't have a whole lot on here, but it was kind of a different day for me. I would have done one at 6, but my foot was cramping at the time and wasn't likely I'd be able to sit down for the whole show. That's about it, folks. And you never know if they find out more tomorrow about Dumb Donnie, other than the meeting. I will be at that. But I might even sneak in another video. More than likely, it'll be Facebook. This is my second try right here. I couldn't share it anywhere other than the timeline. I just went live when I came back because what happened was I went live, had a little circle, going live. And after it does it 2 or 3 minutes, you kind of figure out it's not working. Then it started asking me to reset streaming keys. I did all that and I had nothing. It wouldn't fire up then. So I just killed it, deleted it off, and put this in its place. That's the reason I need your help. Excuse me. I need your help to go down and like, share. If you're new here, you're not able to get into the Blue Room, uh, go ahead and subscribe. Uh, if nothing else, I will keep you entertained. We're building this for the Blue Dot family. We'll be putting out my memes. Uh, I'm just using those two memes. And by now, everybody knows I'm Randall Curvin, Rantin Randy's Rant. And that's about the size of it. That's what I've got for you tonight. All right. I want you to help me share this shit. I ended up getting up early today. My left leg was killing me, so I got up about 5 minutes later than I did yesterday, and I was pooped yesterday. I'm in a little better shape. I guess I had a little more coffee. All right, I'll let you go with peace, resist, persist, and I insist we keep ringing that phone at Congress. They are not going to put that woman in that was a part of the super spreader at the White House lawn. Damn. Ding dong Johnny finally got his karma. I'll see you soon. Bye bye now. Share this shit. Bye bye.